This bard back here is playing some massive beats on that flute. I mean, just listen to that. What's up, Frost Rose? Welcome back to the Daggerfall playthrough. It is currently part 15. And in the last episode, we finished up with Daryl Stein's laboratory. We went and made at least a few spells. I know we made the warp spell and identify spell in the last episode. I think we made more than that, though. From the looks of it, probably not. Yeah, well, it was only those two, but still. And, not bad spells. The only issue is we made this spell here specifically to identify our robes, and couldn't exactly do that despite our increased chances. We are currently a level 5 caster. So let's see here. So chance 5 plus 10 per level. Chance of success is 15 plus 10 for every level. Yeah, so that's plus 10, so that would be like plus 50, so 65% chance to learn, and yet that's bullcrap apparently. But yeah, in the last episode I said we'd be able to do more fighters quests more easily, because since we explored Daryl Stein's laboratories, that did increase our skills. We're not just level 5, we do have a 37 axe skill, which is insane. That should be, keyword is should be, enough to actually finally join the Knights of the Flame. However, they may give us the hand and give us the same old thing as before. It is currently 9:02, and according to my informer, we need to be here at 11, so... Ugh, I hate waiting. All these businesses force me to wait, and for what? So they can give me the hand again? Finish loitering. Because loitering is not illegal. Now, let's see if we can join the guild. Yes! Ah, Mortgage Wrath. Your reputation precedes you. We actually heard how you handled that monster known as Daryl Stein over in the lakes. How you boasted about it in every inn the last week or so. Anyways, I do apologize for our rudeness over the past few months. The Knights of the Flame always, of course, always has room for a skillful and high morale standing. Anyways, I humbly ask that you join our ranks. Oh, how the tables have turned. Not last month, you would shake me down saying that I was too worthless. Last week you said train your skills up, and now you're begging me to join. Yes, I'll do it! Then consider yourself one of the ranks of the proud Knights of the Flame. You shall begin as an aspirant, though your rank in the Knights of the Flame is low, and Auntie Claire, our reputation will follow you, so there are all the benefits. I know you like those. Do not be surprised when you learn that no Auntie Claire innkeep will charge you for a room. It is an honor paid to all the Knights of the Flame. Isn't that just nice for a businessman like yourself? No, I'm half regretting of letting a greedy scumbag like this glockin in here, but hey, you're a knight, so you're a knight. Yes! We did it! We are finally in the Knights of the Flame. Now, one thing about the Knights of the Flame is, in fact, every knightly faction, now that we join the Knights of the Flame, we can no longer join any other knightly faction. However, now that we're a knight, we can go up to this blacksmith here, and every time we get a rank up, we can get a fine piece of armor. Now, of course, we did place a save so we can see what kind of armor we just got, and our amazing armor is steel gauntlets. We currently have steel gauntlets. We also have a steel right pauldron, a steel helm, and a dwarven left pauldron, elven cuirass, elven greaves, elven boots. So, really, if I remember correctly, especially at this level, you can only get steel equipment through the knight blacksmiths, but you can still sell it, which is really nice. It's also a good way if you're starting the game as like an early berserker build that wants to be heavily armored and, I don't know, swing a massive axe around while not casting a single spell. It can be very nice to have a way to get free armor, free good armor, like right off the bat. So, you know, that is the great benefit of that. But we are going to drop a 2 save before we do any questing, so let's see what kind of quests we got in here. Also, this bard back here is playing some massive beats on that flute. I mean, just listen to that. I mean, seriously, I wish I could play a flute that good. Anyways, without further ado, let's get our first quest from the Knight of the Flames. I've just gotten word of a giant raiding farms and devouring cattle. My name? Oh, 1,000 apologies, Morga. I'm, Boudica Greenham. Will you, go slay the giant? I suppose I could do it. Sounds like a good quest. Ah, yes, so the giant has made a den out of the Maluchith Cloister. What kind of name is it? Oh, go there and kill him. You might find other giants there, of course, so I'm going to deal with multiple giants, but hey, it is what it is. Kill them if you must, but be sure to get the one with the bear claw branded on his arm. I can only give you 31 days. Ooh. Bear claw branded on his arm, but of course, you can't tell differences in this game like that. It's not that simple. So, you know, there's that, but furthermore, you should be able to see, so, Maluchith Cloister. That is such a weird and awkward name, like, that. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try and remember this video. I am going to, I guess, at some point use this as an actual name, because, like, for some sort of eldritch being in some sort of novel or something, like, that would be perfect for an eldritch being. Maluchith. I guess that's how you'd pronounce it. That is such a weird name, though. So, let's see if we can find it on the map. So, the Maluchith Cloister. Should be like that? Yeah. The Maluchith Cloister. It's 4 days away, on horseback. I mean, how convenient. I mean, we do have 31 days, and oh yeah, we can take inns, and they're free, so there's that. We can go recklessly, but there's no reason. We can camp out or go in inns, and because we're in Auntie region, trip cost is free even with inns, so that's the great thing about being a knight. Like, honestly, the best part about being a knight. Oh, and look at this extended render distance. I don't know. Oh, different regions. This is my favorite part. So this is Auntie Wilds, the Cloister, Wilds, Cloister, Wilds, Cloister, Wilds, Cloister, Wilds. cloister. I always love that. Alright. Now we are going to drop a 3 save right before we enter this giant dungeon. Not to be mistaken with a giant dungeon, it's Giant's Dungeon, and... Oh lord. I'm sorry, there's hot Valkyrie babes already... What the frick? Can I help you? Okay, so you're trying to shoot a bow and arrow. I'm guessing you're an arch... Nope, you're a sorcerer. What? I beg your freaking pardon? Right away, like, just... We're starting off with some good loot here. I mean, you know what? I think joining the Knights was a good idea. I'm going to say it now. Joining the Knights was a great idea. This is the best idea I've ever had. This was well worth it. I mean, we just killed 3 sorcerers, and the first one we looted... Oh, we can't carry anymore? Well, that's fine. We'll just, stay here, look at wagon, and oh, would you look at that? I've suddenly gained a bunch more carry capacity. Isn't that just mighty convenient? I wonder where I got all that carry capacity from, and, that's a +3. Okay, nice, nice. Alright, let's stay here, go to wagon. Alright. And, oh, I just realized I have 2 special notes. Real quick, I'm just going to look, just for the shits and giggles of it, because I've got 2 parchments. I'm going to use this one. Oh. This is actually a different invitation. So we do have a different quest. I'm not getting notifications of these, but, you know, I'm glad that I'm seeing these. That does mean that the game is working. Margadrath. You know what? Screw it. That is going to be his voice from now on. Margadrath, greetings and salutations. I hope your trip was uneventful. They say that you were keenly interested in the haunting of Daggerfall. My father and King Lysandus were somewhat close. Should you come and visit me, I might be able to shed some light upon recent events involving Lysandus. Your good friend Prince Lawton, Castle Sentinel. Okay, so we got a Redguard Prince over in Sentinel. We got a chat to. Got a chit-chat to, in order to, you know, do our job, you know, as a mighty warlock. I'm sorry, oh! There's a harpy. The material I'm using is ineffective. Okay, okay. So shock. Okay, okay. 1 to 20 points. Firebolt. 1 to 5. Okay, okay. Well, let's just... Okay, okay. So, in other words... I'm screwed. This harpy will kill me. Okay. You know what? That dungeon has harpies. So we're going to abandon quest. This is why I have a load here before I start a quest. Because that means I don't have to accept the quest, because here, as you can see, I don't have the quest yet. That's so I don't lose reputation, because the way reputation works is as long as if you abandon quests, then you lose reputation. So as long as you're not accepting any quests to abandon, you know, it's more power to you. And I do realize I just lost that Dwemer flail that I could have sold, but no biggie. Honestly, not worth it. Not worth dealing with harpies that I cannot even deal with. Now, we do have 2 parchments here. So yes, from Prince Luton. And you know what? We did get that letter, I guess, when we first started coming in here. We will leave the Knights of the Flame for a later episode, since the first quest we got there was kind of a terrible one. Like, we're probably going to have to try and grind up a better axe, like maybe a Dwarven axe or something like that. Because currently, the only axe we have, well, it's our Elven War Axe, and we probably need a better damage spell, so, to deal with harpies, you know. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Sentinel, and we're just going to head straight there and do this quest. And oh yeah, we can take ends and go by ship, and it would take 7 days because we're Knights of the Flame in Auntie Claire. That's the benefit. Let's begin our trip. Now, we are going to foreign lands across the bay, and didn't do it. Huh. You know, I can't say I'm all that impressed. It, kinda looks like Morrowind to me. I mean, you know, with all this damn fog, I could have sworn that Hammerfell would have been a bit more, lively, you know? But that's whatever. Alright, we're going to go to the palace, and we're going to go chat with Luton. That's what I'm calling him. I'm just calling him Luton. My name is Luton. Oh man, this music though. You know, that's probably the only good thing about Daggerfall that I truly like, is the music. Like the only thing I cannot really meme on and joke about is just how good the music is. Like, honestly. Like, yeah, sure, Arena has insanely good music, but it doesn't mean that Daggerfall doesn't. Alright, so we're going this way, and well, that's weird. Oh! I think we found the palace. Of course, we probably could have come at a better time where it was bright, but oh well. Let's go on foot. Step up to the doors. I'm going to drop a 3 save since we are in foreign lands on a foreign quest. So, let's go ahead. Let's go and speak with the Prince of Sentinel. No. Hello there. The guard by the door. The guard by the door intones in a bored voice. Ugh. All those having business with Queen Okorithy pass through the door at the back of the hall. No, I mean, you could take your job a bit more seriously. They're opening doors. They're, huh. Who is this individual? This individual looks creepy. And this individual, right here, though unimportant looking, is actually the prince. The Red Guard prince that is called for us. So we're going to kind of just patch his crouch. We're just kind of going to patch his crouch where he is next to him. We're just going to have a little eye-to-eye chat, I guess. Welcome to Sentinel, Morga. I guess you must have received my letter. Man, know things about Lysandus and why he might be haunting Daggerfall. But before I tell you, you have to promise to do something for me first. Is that alright?
I suppose I could do it, but, you know.
Okay, you will. I'll take that as a you will. Think okay? You see, I used to have an older brother, 10, 11 years older than me, named Starlin, named Slartum. Hmm. Whenever I ask what happened to him, I'm always told a different story. Some say he got sick and died. Some say he was kidnapped by the Underking. I don't know the truth. If you can find some proof of what really happened to him, I'll tell you all I know about King Lysandus. Okay. Um. Hmm. So, you see that? Okay, so Prince Luton of Sentinel has asked me to investigate the death of his brother, Slartum, who was supposedly kidnapped by the Underking years ago. I don't suppose we could have a little chat with someone else in here. I mean, this person looks like royalty, right? So, I was wondering if you might do a small favor for me.
Sorry, sorry, I'm, kinda busy.
Oh well, certainly I'm certainly disappointed. I would have expected a bit more enthusiasm. Oh well, it's these times that are bred sloth and indolence, I suppose. Well, met stranger. Okay, so we're going to have to talk politely. We're going to have to talk about Slartum.
Hail, friend, apprise me of the situation with Slartum.
Of course, I know all about Slartum. The problem is, I don't like you, Morgardreth. You're just ugly and stupid and
Stop it, lady.
I try not to spread rumors, especially to losers, since I have nothing nice to say. I can easily cut your 8-bit throat in half a second. But I won't, because I don't want to start a fight with these guys. Let's speak with the pirate.
What can I do for you, stranger? Oh, perhaps you could inquire me a bit. Hail, Gertcha, enlighten me on the subject of Starlam.
This conversation has grown tiresome. Leave me now, Morga. We just started speaking. You okay? Well, we can leave this dungeon because that's what this place is a dungeon apparently. And we can go into the outside, which has the same music as the inside, and speak with the random peasantry. This checkerbird chick should be able to tell me about Slartum.
Listen up, Slartum, from around here.
Slartum? I got someplace else to be.
Really?
Yeah, I try not to spread rumors.
Is that so?
None that I know of.
You there?
I love just the slow turn and too aggressive. I'm sorry, is this guy's name just straight up Lard? Just Lard.
Lord! Oh, holy Lord! fill me on Slartum. Your Morgodreth, I wouldn't tell you about Slartum even if I did know. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Put, I was hoping you might know about Slartum actually.
Can't think of any.
Well, listen, I'm looking for a tip on Slartum.
Can't think of any. Lard, you're a tub of lard. We're gonna speak to this other peasant.
What can I do for you, stranger? Slartum, hi there, know anything about Slartum?
This is what they say is, hang on. This is what, they say is, wasn't he the Scholar Prince? I try not to spread rumors. Okay, we're just going to have to speak with everyone about Slartum till we eventually get it right.
Ask someone who gives a damn.
Anyways, we're just going to go around speaking to these minor peasants, which all have just first names and no last names, which is kind of interesting. I like how none of these guys know anything about Slartum, though. Which I guess makes sense, since Slartum is just some guy and... Oh!
You're that evil Morgodreth. Telling you would be like telling Clavicus Boyle himself.
I mean, at least I'm being recognized. Since I have nothing nice to say, I wonder what made him call me evil. I mean, I know my character's supposed to be on the evil side, but I wonder what I did that would be evil. I mean, I joined the Knights of the Flame, so, you know, I'm a valued member of that, though wouldn't be like it's very valued around here. And you know what? I'm just going to loiter around, just see if we can get this fog to clear up, because it is as foggy as Morrowind in this place, and I'm trying to look for Slartum, and it's hard to find when there's more fog than the center of Vardenfell. Alright, my etiquette and streetwise is increased. Goody, so I can slightly better sweet talk the peasantries, and they wouldn't know what to tell me if they tried. Okay, let's speak about Slartum. You know what? If I speak to someone multiple times, do they give me new information? Because I wonder if that would reset them, you know? Okay. I mean, he's still saying hello. He started with gotta go like twice, so maybe not. Maybe all these guys are like half scripted, you know, like if they were procedurally generated with certain scripts and then they were kind of just told to have that script forever. Because I mean, all these people around here seem to be hanging around in one spot. Slartum! I ain't gonna talk about about Slartum to nobody. Nothing nice to say, huh? Well, I want to find a guard to speak politely to, but, you know. I mean, it is foggy out here. I mean, how would anyone be able to find anything out here? Like, oh my lord, it is foggy. Hey, you look like an actual person that would talk about Slartum. But you gotta go. Why is that always the case? Now, I wonder if it's only guards that would talk about him, which, if that's the case, I mean, that would just suck, because I cannot see crap. You know, like, I know I'm talking about the fact that I can't see crap, which is probably annoying, but it's true. I mean, look at this. You know what? There's an inn here. Going into the inn, I'm going to ask around the place. You, tell me about Slardom, will ya? I heard that name somewheres before, but I ain't got no idea where. Okay, okay. Well, perhaps I can ask the innkeep, because if D&D and other RPGs have taught me anything, it is always the innkeepers that know everything. Oh, do not want a job, but I do want to chat with you for a second, Rashir, if you would mind. Yeah, well met, stranger. Would you happen to tell me,
Ahoy, mate! You know anything about Slaughter?
Sorry, Morger. Don't know anything about no Slaughter. Alright, alright. Cool, cool. Would you happen to know about Slardom? Because I really want to know about Slardom. We don't talk about Slartum. We don't talk about Slartum. Hey, why should I tell a dark elf about Slardom? Of course. You know what? There's a very specific type of NPC around here that might actually know something. They're usually found in these rooms. They are a bit explicit, but a shot is a shot, and yeah, we haven't. Oh wow, Chogger, you look lovely today. Would you happen to know about Slardom?
No offense. Why would I know anything? Why would I tell you anything?
Oh, so we're gonna be rude. Nice, nice. Alright. Yeah, that's the back entrance. Alright, so maybe, just maybe, somewhere in this labyrinth, I can find one last person to ask. Because it's one last shot, you know. These are, you know, special kind of women with special kind of jobs, and, you know, usually they know a bit of something. So maybe she would know something about Slardom. Worth a shot. You know, like, it was worth a shot. She's waiting for someone who wouldn't know about Slardom. But, you know, sometimes they would know. And it looks like the rest of these rooms are pretty much empty. Though there is more, you know, it is extremely laggy in this inn. There's a ton of rooms. I wonder if there's an actual specific NPC somewhere around here. I mean, seriously. And I do remember doing this quest before, and I do remember asking around about Slardom and getting it, so I'm not sure how long it can take. I just know it happens every now and then, and it's been a while since I've done the quest, and hey! Found another one. Though this lady looks a bit more sophisticated. She might be an adventurer. I wish I could help you, Morger, but I know nothing about that. Okay, so she's an adventurer that knows nothing about adventure, apparently. Or this adventure, and oh! This house has nothing of value. What the? Hang on, I beg your pardon. This house has nothing of value. So it's this to sneak. Just to give it a shot. So this is... This is one way into the inn, and... What the heck is that person doing? They're like what the frick am I looking at? Okay, surely you guys know about Slardom. You know, I am so sorry that most of this episode is just me running around shouting about Slardom. Like, oh, I'm going mad about this. Like, there has to be someone who knows about Slardom. Why doesn't anyone talk about Slardom? And there's not a single garden site, which I find very weird because I do remember getting results from guards and... Huh. That's a very Bethesda moment. So if I can get a guard to get some insight from, that would be great, but, the issue is, I can't find no guards. So I can't find anyone who can talk about Slardom. Well, anyways, this is... Oh! Speaking of the devil. Well, maybe.
Fair day to thee, I gather you know something about Slardom? I ain't telling you nothing about Slardom.
First guard I find ever in, nothing about Slardom, eh? Well, certainly, I can find someone. This is excruciating. And it's motivating me to cause some chaos in the streets. Because no one knows about anybody named Slardom. Not even TC knows Slardom. Cause even if she did, she's a racist. You know what? No, not worth it. I was thinking about, you know, taking her out for being racist, but nah, wouldn't be worth it. Too many guards. So I can just ride around. And I can just, I guess, keep asking people about Slardom. I do remember seeing that peasants can know about Slardom, though it's very rare, apparently. It just seems so rare. Yeah, it seems the peasantry just don't like me. You know, I guess the whole idea of trampling NPCs was probably a Unity thing. This doesn't seem to be able to work here. Okay, so... these people just don't know about Slardom. What if I just talk normally? Nope. And to you... would have thought it. He was the only prince never to receive a public funeral. Oh, she was the only one who knows anything, so I think I found the secret. I just have to talk normal. Yeah, because that seems to get me closer. I mean, I knew a little bit. This is what they say is, he was the only prince that ever received a public funeral. Yeah, like, that's closer. But of course, these people, don't know much more than that. So maybe someone would actually know this something about Slardom if I was new to Sentinel. Now, if you excuse me. Okay, so you're new to Sentinel too, so You wouldn't know anything about Slarm. Oh boy. Would anyone know about Slarm? Well, looks like this is going to be a dead end, so no one really knows anything about Slardom. That sucks. I can't get a piece of information. It's kind of a wasted episode. I'll probably just traverse the nether realm. What the heck just happened? Weird. Well, anyways, I guess no one knows anything about Slardom. I wonder if I can just... Yeah, there we go. I can go back to the entrance of this place, and yeah, I guess this would be a good place to wrap things up. Since I'm trying to look for a Slardom, that apparently doesn't seem to... Conversation's grown tiresome. Just begun. Well, anyways, this has been a very unproductive episode, and I am sorry about that, guys. So, I do think this could be a good place to wrap things up for now. We're going to continue our search for Slardom in the next episode. Maybe we'll find something, maybe we won't. So far, we did make a good bit of progress by being able to join the Knights of the Flame, so huzzah on that. We can actually do some nightly activities, which is very nice. Oh yeah, I did forget. We also do have a haste spell, I thought. Yeah, we do have a few more spells I forgot about. So yeah, we do have spells that would actually be a bit more useful in certain areas. But anyways, I'm just going to be ranting on forever and ever if I don't stop, so I think this is going to be a good place to wrap things up. In the next week, we're going to continue things, try to look for Slardom, try to get this next part of the actual main quest, since we actually have main quest pieces, since our only other letter was this one. So yeah, that's actually going to be a good place to wrap things up. This has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'll catch you on the next one. Later!